Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk cat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means he wasn't wearing it the entire time. The silk cat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. Oh, no! That's not true! Order, order, order! Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honour. What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory, they're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you were sitting above me doesn't mean— whoa. Jesus. No matter how old I get, I'll always be younger. I think that's meant to be, I'll be younger than you. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him, I swear I saw him, it was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth. You turned into a bright little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went— What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Is she gonna be sweating? Oh no. Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honour. This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Grr. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Hahaha. Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's why I expected you there. You sure that's how it happened? Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? I do indeed. No footprints. Yeah. Look at this picture. Ah, look at him. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Oh god, alright. Footprints. In this photo we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Aye aye aye! Oh my god. So Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honour, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait just a second. Oh. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. You wait a second. I think you said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Yep, probably. Jeez. Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you've provided up until now has been false. It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, it's just what? Been missing some details? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about it, what I really saw. Oh, what do you know? Oh dear. I will have order. Franziska von Karma, how could you? Your Honour, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. Okay. It's not meant to be, it's meant to be the truth. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw. You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya. Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. Jeez, what a bitch. The truth! Now it's time for our next segment, Monos! Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. And that's when I saw he... Whee! He flew! This is the truth now, get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. Okay. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me, especially since it's the best part of the story? To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? His eyes are playing tricks. This is all a dream, right? It's all a dream. Right now, I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day has been some kind of Kafka-esque dream. Now do you think it's still a dream? Huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Jeez. Oh. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe it. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile. If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is now in recess. Woohoo! We ended it. Oh man, the court is over. Oh wait, we're not quite at the end of it, I suppose. Defendant lobby number 5. Hey sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please, it's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple, I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. How? You just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry you had to break a magician's creed to keep the magic trick secret. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. Oh yeah, to be continued. There we go. It's only been... I think it takes about an hour and a quarter for most of this case. Like, even the first investigation only took me an hour and a quarter, so I think what I'm going to do is actually just keep going. If I can get to the end of this investigation part, then I'll be quite happy with, I'll be quite happy with it. I mean, it's also the fact I've not really done many long sessions of this game so far. When I say long sessions, I mean ones that are like over 2 hours. Most of them have been an hour and 15 minutes. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition, tricks, right? I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. I'm just not good at it. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see, it looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Oh. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything, it was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. I'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I mean, is there a point in talking? What to do? I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of the criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might have been trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. Any ideas? Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Oh well. Oh bollocks, I do that every fucking time! Ah! I meant to press the B button, and I pressed the A button instead, because I'm dumb! Fuck's sake. I mean, it's not a big deal, it's just a pain in the arse. Let's have a word with Max. First and foremost, it's probably the best idea. Oh, he's full of confidence. Hey, he's actually got music. His music's actually really good. Honestly, it just sounds incredible. Oh, my sweeties! Oh, it's gone now. It stopped. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. They said that since I'm a famed magician, let's make your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your trouble with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Right, let's talk. Night of the murder? The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. See there? His coat stand. It's got the cloak and the hat. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? Pardon me, you'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Today's trial. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favour to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like that? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. The Grand Prix. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Oh wow. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I do like this music. Do-do-do-do. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and be a happy man. Or die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions. The acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you win a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Watch and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Alright, well, we got the Grand Prix photo. Well, cheers, Max. He was actually quite helpful. Surprisingly. Circus entrance. Alright. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Oh my god, really? What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training. Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing... to sing around for our new ventriloquism act. I could not read that word for a second. In a round? Can you really do that? That's incredible. CC? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Let's have a toke. Again. Today's trial. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right then? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Marriage. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Huh, you haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Waiting like this is a part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah. I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Ventriloquism. So, how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realise that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. Okay. You're the man now, doll. Will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've got to be a part of this too. Oh my god. Well, the characters in this case are just ridiculous. Where do I want to go in? Lodging house first? I'm not entirely sure. Oh. Am I to talk to somebody here? Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? Nah, I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss von Karma told me to come down here. and do this for her. Being bossed around by a woman. I know how you feel. Ha ha ha! Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks out all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she shouldn't be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up. Poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the criminal jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there. The acrobat's got his room up on the third floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? You got it. Gumshoe. Sheesh. Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Yeah, probably a good idea. No, I don't want to examine shit. No. Me no need to. Move! Oh. Okay, so we can't go to Mo's room. Because Von Karma's there, doing her shit. Picked up. Okay. Ugh. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Yeah, sure. Who wouldn't be terrified of a tiger that growls at you? I mean, Jesus. It's a pretty scary fucking thing. I would think so. Right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria. Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Buzz, wrong! Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what's your answer? Because they are... in the cafeteria. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I mean, I don't mind Mo as a character, it's just the jokes, man. I did it. What's going on? He's busy. He's being too nice. Jesus. Wait. I never actually shown it, have I? The Grand Prix. Might be a good idea to do first. Boom! Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Actually, I think I know what I hate about the jokes. It's not actually the jokes, it's the fact you've got to sit through 2 lines of ahas. And they take a while to get through. Like 5 seconds. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. What? It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Oh, that was great. Oh my. His bust. Yeah. That was some good dialogue. Today's trial. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd last night, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? What you witnessed. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth. Max's bust. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared. It disappeared. If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Ah. Right, so Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Max G bust. Max's bust was added to the court record. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he is setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. A quiet mo is a good mo in my book. Mine too. Guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us. What changed? Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and centre. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see that its title. Yikes. It says, "To the murderer." Murderer? What? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Note was added to the court record. Nick, I think this is a very important clue. I think we're done here. I don't know where else I could go, though. Wait, Max met with him. Like, Russell, so maybe he'll have an idea? Maybe. I'm, like, kind of drawing a blank. I don't think any of these people will know. They'd probably just say the same as Mo, like, oh, this is what was posted on the bulletin board on that morning. To the murderer. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really your company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. No, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay. Move! Yeah, the entrance. I nearly went back to Wright & Co.'s office. I was like, that's not a good idea. That would be a little bit pointless. Right, so, big top. And then, ringmaster, his room! Oh, I can see it, I think. Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why did he do that? Maybe it was cold or something. Maybe. There we go. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the coat. Tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. You got it. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 PM tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Wait, what? Tonight at 10 PM? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Note has been updated. I also like how it got fixed. It was torn into two pieces, but now it's glued back together. Maybe they just taped it together or something. Who knows? So the plaza. Right, so the circus entrance. Back to the plaza. Oh my. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma? Oh god. Oh no, he's being beat! Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See you, pal. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Now let's go inside, it's freezing out here. Oh, dear. So Von Karma's here. That whip could cut right through me. Oh dear. Did Maya just collapse? Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might overestimate the importance of a win by just a smidge. Okay, I guess we can talk. Boo-da-boo. Tomorrow's trial. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something, eh? Huh, haven't moved you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.